All right, welcome back to my channel, everyone. Candice here. I am a brand new reseller, and I am doing my second Goodwill haul for my brand new online eBay reselling business. I posted a video of my first haul last week, and I got some amazing feedback, and I cannot wait to take all of your wisdom and expertise and apply it to this shopping trip. I'm at a different location today than I was, or a different Goodwill location than I was last time. Like I said in my last video, I am kind of like in between a bunch of different Goodwills. I'm not really next to one specific one, so I guess that gives me an opportunity to see which one is best. It just opened, and there are already like 20 people that I have watched walk in the last 3 minutes. So this might be a busy location. I don't know if that's good or bad. We'll find out. Come along with me and let's see what we can find. Okay, I am over here looking at all the hard goods first and trying to stick to that formula that we talked about before, only finding something for 1/4 of what it will sell. And I'm not gonna lie, it was hard with some of these items. I did come across some vintage Pyrex and it took everything in me to have to put it back. But I did. This Tupperware container was vintage, super cool, but none of them have sold online. So didn't get it. I put it back. I did a good job on that one. I tried to be as strict as possible with the clothes, sticking to the 50% off green tags mainly. This designer shirt was in poor condition, so I ended up not grabbing it. I didn't head to the women's clothing section, didn't have time for that. Just kind of perused, looking at some other stuff. Didn't grab that army shirt because it had a hole. And then I came across this cool vintage lunchbox, and they do sell online, but the price just wasn't right, so I was kind of bummed on that. Okay, I spent several hours in Goodwill. Really cool because this is a different location than I went to last time. Different stuff. So I'm seeing what you all are saying on, what is available to you at your location, because I'm noticing there's just like a different vibe per location. Anyways, I listened to what you all had to say on sticking to my guns, on making sure that I am looking up stuff before I actually put it in the cart or take it home with me, sticking to that formula to make sure that it's something that sells and something that's going to sell for a profit. I am dying to show you all the stuff I got. I got some really cool stuff. So let's check it out. Okay, I have 14 items to show you. I am super excited. Let's go ahead and get into the first item. Here it is in all of its glory. Item number 1, this is a long sleeve knitted jumper. I had to do a little digging on this one. It is from a brand called Selected Home. So you can see here, and it is a brand out of the UK. And that brand new on their website goes for 75 euros. I did look on eBay to find the brand and see what it was selling for here. And the prices kind of vary, but I'm gonna list it for 40, and I'm gonna hope that I can get close to 40. I paid only $3.50 for this, and it's in excellent shape. It is 100% organic cotton. It's knitted. It's thicker, so it's kind of more coming up on fall time. So I'm really excited about this first little find. All right, let's go on to number 2. Okay, here it is. I have an Apple mouse with cord, and when I saw this on the shelf, I'm not gonna lie, I just picked it up and put it in my cart. It was only $3, and I thought to myself, oh my gosh, an Apple product for $3. I'm like, I definitely can win on this. I did go online later, and so I kind of broke my rule on that one, and I saw that they're only selling for around $7-ish, $8, which is crazy. I thought I would be able to get more out of that. So I might just be breaking even on this one after eBay takes their cut and I sell it. So still a popular item. Who knows, maybe I'll make a buck or two on this. But anyway, so Apple mouse with cord. All right, item number 3. I have a Chevy Corvette racing hat. I found this for $3, and it even has like Chevrolet on the inside brim, and it has the little official tag on the inside. and it has the print underneath. This hat looks like it was never worn. And so I'm really excited about this one. It's 100% polyester. Kind of has that like breathable part on the back here, which I know a lot of people look for in hats. And like Corvette hats I'm seeing online go for, or selling for, around $25-ish, brand new with tags on. I don't have a tag on this. This is basically brand new. I can't see anyone even wearing it. So I don't know how I'm going to list that, but I'm hoping to list it for $20. I'm guessing is kind of going to be the winning number possibly. So I am excited about that for $3. All right, next up I have this blower sweater. It is like a wool blend. It's a zip up, and it has like these little patch things on the top and on the elbow design, and it also has this like little thing in front here. I can't find this exact one online, but I have found very similar ones that I've sold online. Around $35-ish is what they're going for. It looks like 37. Well, that one's $15, $16. That one's 70. It looks like there is a range of pricing here. So it's kind of hard to tell what it is that this will actually go for. I will probably list it around $37 with hopes that I'll get the $37 on that. So we'll see, but either way, I paid half off because it was a green sticker today. So I only paid $3.50, and I'm hoping to score big with this one. So that's a nice little find there. All right, this next item is actually two items. They are both from Francesca's. It's a sweet little boutique store. They're in malls all over across America. There's a Mrs. and a Bride little clutch handbag, and they both have this like gold chain, and they're both in excellent condition. One is new with tags. It's retailed for like $56. And I see them going online for anywhere around $15 up to like $25. They're both in great condition, and one has the tag still on it. So I'm hoping that between the two of them, I can list them for $40-ish. I don't know if I'll do them together or separate. I'm not quite sure yet, but I got those little Bride and Mrs. bag. All right, this next item is two items. Again, they are the Philips Hue Dimmer Smart Switch Remote. They were kind of together like this when I got them at Goodwill, and they were just kind of off to the side, and were only like $2.99. And when I saw them like kind of back in the corner, I was like, we use those at our house, or we've used them at our house in the past. And I know that they are a popular item. And so I called my husband just to make sure. And he's like, oh yeah, he's like, new those go for $20. So I have two of them, and they magnetize to each other. Anyways, I'm going to list them separately. I think I'm going to list them separately. And if I have them pre-owned, they're still probably working. I'll double check on that, but hoping to get $14 a piece off of this. So $3, two of them at $14 a piece. That's $28, $3.28. That's a good little, not exciting and crazy, but money's exciting, right? So yeah, anyway, so those Philips little smart switches. Okay, I'm excited about this next item. I don't own any Corningware myself, but I have heard it's very collectible. And I found sitting in the electronics section this slow cooker, Corningware 6-quart, and it is gorgeous. Unfortunately, as you can tell, it is missing the front knob. And you probably are thinking to yourself, Candice, you're crazy. Why did you buy something that's missing the front knob? And there was a little bit of damage here. They seem to be highly collectible, and everyone online was saying they're rare, and maybe it was a risk. I don't know, but I only paid $7.99. And it looks like ones have sold online here for a lot more than that. And so my goal on the listing for this one is to be the least expensive one out there, because all of them look like they have the front knob. And so if I list it and it's a great steal, it's just missing the front knob, which I think you can buy online for $6. Who knows? Maybe I'll buy it and refurb it up. Who knows what I'm going to do? But anyway, so yeah, that Corningware slow cooker, very excited about. So I think $45 is probably going to be the price. that I list it for, because that'll be like right under a good chunk towards all the other ones. So hopefully I can get $45 for it. All right, this one was quite a steal actually. I found this just kind of on the end cap with all the hats at the last minute, and I saw that sticker $59.50 and I was like, oh, I know that brand. That's a very popular hat brand, and I know that the New York Yankees are a very popular team. And then when I looked underneath and I saw that it was new with tags, I got even more excited. I paid $2.99 for this bad boy, and I see that they are selling like hotcakes online, and so I'm gonna list it for $20.50 because it looks like there's a company out there that just sells these, and that's the price they sell them for, and so that seems reasonable to me. So $3 turned into $20.50. I'm excited. I'm hoping that this one sells quick. We'll see. All right, next item, I found a really cool mug. This is a Buffalo Bills vintage mug, and it is made in the USA. So that is a really cool piece I'll put on the listing, and I'm not sure exactly when this was produced. I'm guessing the 60s or 70s, according to some other ones I found online. And it's crazy because Buffalo Bills mugs range in such various prices. And so I will probably list this around $17-ish. Throwing on there that it's vintage and it's made in the USA. And I love the design. I feel like the design is simple and classic, and anyone would love to have this in their Buffalo Bills collection. So I'm excited on that. I only paid $3. So that was a nice little find in the mugs there. All right, I have a funky find here. I may sell this, I may not, but something just drew me to this. It is a green glass, like beer stein style mug, and it says 64 to 74 on it. And I don't know if you can tell in there, it does say Bentley, and underneath it says HS. I'm guessing that stands for high school. I don't know why, I just love this. It's vintage. And this green glass just looks really cool. So I don't know how I'm gonna market it. I only paid $3, and hopefully someone who's looking for a cool beer stein or a drinking mug of some kind that's got like this vintage green glass look to it, they will find it and love it and pick it up. Or someone who knows about Bentley High School, I think that's what it is, will come across it and have to have it. So I paid $3. I'll probably try and list it for around 15 and see what I can get. All right, we're getting down to the wire here. I have one more piece of clothing to show you. There is this vintage Champion reverse weave, I think it's called. Yeah, reverse weave crew neck sweater. And I have not found this exact sweater online quite yet. I still need to do some digging, but I have found vintage Champion sweaters online, and people want them. They like them and they sell. I think I'm gonna try and list this for $25 and hope to get that out of it. I think it's going to sell because it's a really cool print, and it looks different than everything else that's available. I only paid $3.50 for it. So I think that this is gonna be a great buy. And at $3.50, I am happy. I'm happy with that. So hopefully I can get that out of it. Okay, this next item is probably the coolest and funkiest thing that I got today. And I have been scouring the internet all day and I cannot find one. So maybe it's a very rare item. I don't know. I'm still gonna figure it out. But I came across this, and it's a little dusty right now, but it's a picture frame, and it's ceramic, and it's a Mary Kay pink Corvette, and it's like 3D kind of, if you can see the side there. And it says on the back there, Mary Kay Cosmetics, and it's vintage, and it's glorious, and it is so cool. I paid $5 for it, and I hope I can sell it. I think it's a unique, neat enough piece, and it's a cool enough piece that someone will want it. Mary Kay is a very popular brand, and it is got this cachet about it being vintage now. So hopefully this one will go. I don't know what I'm going to list it for. This is like question mark, question mark. Let's just pretend I list it for $30 and get $30 out of it. I don't know. I'm going to do some more digging. So we're going to pretend $30. I get $30 out of this cool kind of like 3D looking ceramic Mary Kay, one of a kind pink Corvette picture frame. Okay, we are second to last item right now. I found these all wrapped up with saran wrap in one packaged deal for $7. I think it was either $6.99 or $7.99. I'll have to check my receipt. And they were all kind of packaged up together. I unwrapped them at home to inspect them all to make sure they were all in good condition. And they are vintage bamboo serving trays. And unfortunately, there's not 10, there's only 9. And it looks like a 6-pack just went for $40 online. So I might just portion off 6 of them and do that in one listing, and then in another listing sell them as like a single count. So like put 3 total that are available in stock and then sell those individually. People are looking to just replace one in their collection. But these are super rad. These are so cool. And I paid, let's just say $7.99. So let's say I paid $8 all in. Even if I sell just a 6-pack alone at $40, that's great. And then I don't even know what to price the other ones at individually. But only $7 for this whole stack. Vintage bamboo serving trays. I love them. Okay, everyone, I saved the best for last. I'd probably already been into my shopping trip like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And I felt like I was like kind of petering out, and I was like, okay, I think I'm just about done. And I just kind of meandered over to the other side of Goodwill where the bags are. I don't know bags that well, and I don't really know very many brands. Of course, I know like the main designer brands and stuff, but I don't really know what I'm looking for when I'm in bags, and so it's just not where I go first. Well, I do know what genuine leather looks like, and sure enough, amongst like all the briefcases, I find this beautiful gem of a piece. Check it out. It is a saddleback leather bag. This, I scoured the internet looking for it. It is a retired piece, so it makes it a little bit more exclusive. It is a large, thin briefcase, and one just sold actually today, and this brand is really popular. It seems a lot of these bags sell often. Brand new, this thing was probably far more expensive than what the used one online went for today. And the one that I'm looking at that sold Wednesday, July 9th, went for, I kid you not, drum roll please, $280. I paid $8. Okay, so I am so excited. This just paid for today's investment of inventory and much more. This seems like a very, very popular brand, and I think new, if I'm looking on their website, new this had to have gone for almost twice that amount. So who knows what I'll get for it. Maybe I'll do a bid because it's, a rare, a discontinued item. I don't know what I'm going to do, but let's just say I get $280 out of it. That is the biggest win ever. It is, I'll show you the back side here. So it's kind of got like the 2 pockets there, and it has all the clasps still, and it has even the little genuine keychain still intact. And it has some usage on it, and I'm noticing even the ones that sell that are used have scuffs on them, and people are still paying several $100s for these bags. It is a beautiful, made to last. It has a 100-year warranty online. I kid you not. I'll show it to you up here. 100-year warranty online. And I'll show you the inside there. So there's 2 full pockets. And the reason why it was so hard for me to find what bag this was is because it's so big. This is 17 inches wide, which is not typical, and that is like considered part of their large bags. And some of their like 17-inch wide briefcases are going for like $700, brand new ones, of course. But one that was of this exact same design went for $280 today. So, I'm so excited. This was an excellent find, and I will now be going to the bag section first and foremost when I go to Goodwill and look for these fancy dancy briefcases. Okay, let's go ahead and get a total for what I spent and also a total for what I could potentially sell it for. Again, these are not like actual profits. I'll put that it's a top line profit. That is before we take out the eBay cut and potential shipping fees, which hopefully I can figure that one out with my listing price. But let me give you the breakdown right here. Okay, here's the breakdown of everything, what I paid, what I plan to list it for, what I hopefully will get as a profit after it is sold. And this, of course, is before I take out any kind of fees or taxes or anything like that. So this is really more of a top line number, but still exciting nonetheless. And my potential profit will be, hopefully, dun 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 dun, $598 after spending $70. So I think that was a successful morning, and I continue to listen to all of your wisdom and advice. So I'm very grateful so far with the progress that I'm making from trip 1 to 2. All right, and there you have it. I am so excited about my second haul today. I feel like I took all the comments that you had and put them to good use. I'm gonna continue to grow in this business, and hopefully you can continue to watch me, whether you're a vet here or brand new, so I can make all the mistakes so you don't have to. Again, my name is Candice. Don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button, and I'm gonna continue to share my journey. And I will be chatting with you in the next video. You guys have a wonderful day.